Listen close, Centurion. We've got a serious problem, and you're already involved. The Orders of Tyria have come to me about one of your soldiers, Howl the Brazen.
Howl's dead, sir. He died fighting Duke Baradin. I've seen his grave.
Yes, and before he died, Howl apparently bought a dangerous magical amulet from the necromancer Rissa. Where that amulet goes, the undead follow. Rissa has been distributing them all over the region. The Orders want to examine Howl's amulet to see what they're up against. The High Legions want to forge a working relationship with the Orders, so you're going to join their investigation. Reps from the Vigil, Derman Priory, and the Order of Whispers will meet you at Howl's grave. Confer with all three, but focus on the one most likely to get results. Got it?
Yes, sir. Howl was one of mine. I'll do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this.
It's not just about a necromancer. It's also about dragons and the undead.
So you still think this necromancer Rissa is a legion of the Elder Dragons? That's the stuff!
Welcome, Centurion. Glad to have you with us. I am Yahala Scribepaw of the Derman Priory. My colleagues are...
I don't need you to speak for me. I'm Gon Towerbreaker of the Vigil. Glad to have another military mind on this mission.
I am Kurakon, concerned blacksmith from the Order of Whispers. We specialize in covert activity, information, infiltration, and assassination. I'm sure Tribune Brimstone briefed you, but to review, all three orders are dedicated to stopping the Elder Dragons. Your late bandmate may be connected.
I understand the mission parameters. Hal's grave is right there. What are we waiting for? See? That's how a military mind works. Identify the problem, attack it head on. None of this sneaking around, talking things to death.
We were waiting for you, Centurion. There's a complication between us and the objective. Namely, a throng of undead grubs.
And since this used to be a bandmate of yours, we thought it prudent to wait before we dug him up. Now that you're here, though, let's start squashing. amulet here, there isn't a body. Either someone dug up your friend or he dug himself out. If gone here wasn't so humorless, I might say, this is a dead end.
Go hammer your anvil, blacksmith. The adults are talking. Look, our objective hasn't changed. We still need to secure one of those amulets.
I'm afraid I must leave that to you two. Without the amulet in hand, I need to confer with my colleagues before the Priory can commit to a course of action.
We have the Necromancer's records. We know the location of at least 2 more of Rissa's trinkets. I say we start in Drugar's homestead. Me and my fellow blacksmiths do a lot of business there. We have valuable contacts at the location that we can't afford to lose.
Scorch what your associates can afford. The people of Snowdrift's Haven have already been attacked, and they need our protection now.
You can't save everyone, Crusader. And since our new friend here can't be in 2 places at once, who are you going to protect, Centurion?
The past should inspire the future.
You hear the Heart War Band is in town? They're passing through, on their way to Diessa Plateau.
I saw you. How can you eat that stuff?
Meat's meat, and a char's got to eat it. Listen to what I have to say.
Lots of civilians here, Centurion. We're
If
going
the
to
local
play this
mice keep
very
looking at us like that,
carefully.
I'm going to give them a reason to be scared.
First Clay starts acting all creepy, and now Char? This day just keeps getting weirder.
You're Clace, right? We're here about the amulet you got from the necromancer Rissa. It's dangerous, and very—
Oh, no, you don't. You can't have this. It's mine. Get away!
Settle down, mister. That amulet is cursed. It's a threat to the entire—
Get away, I said. I paid for this amulet. It's mine. Mine! I'll never give it up.
We don't have time for this. Listen here, crazy. We're taking that amulet, one way or another. Hand it over.
Never. Help me, my friends. The Char have come to kill us all. Get away, I said. Leave me alone.
You can't have it!
Ah, undead monsters! Somebody help me!
That's the stuff! Adrenaline full! That was a waste. Place is too far gone. Take him out! That didn't work out as planned, did it? I thought the Order of Whispers liked to keep things low-key.
We do. But sometimes we have to make a little noise in order to quiet things down. With Clace down, we can take his amulet back to the Black Citadel and get to know it better. I don't know what the Priory will make of it, but my associates will give Rissa's sweet little bauble a thorough going over.
Let's move out. I want to find out how it works, how we can shut it down, and what all this has to do with Hal.
there! Who? Help!
Scalded!
Nothing like having a few minutes to stretch, admire the view, and reload.
The German Priory is looking forward to working with the Citadel on this, Tribune.
As is the Order of Whispers. The dragons want us to come at them individually. That's why we shouldn't do it.
Glad to have you both aboard. We're going to need reliable information from here on. Not to sell the Vigil short. Their firepower is always an asset.
No need to flatter me, Tribune. I know research isn't the Vigil's strong suit. As long as what we're doing eventually leads to the dragons, we don't mind taking a back seat. Temporarily.
What do you have for me?
Reporting in, Tribune. We have one of the Necromancer's amulets. Now we just need to figure out how to deal with it.
Top Priory researchers are standing by to determine how the amulet works, and more importantly, how to neutralize it.
My sources say the Inquest has already completed their research on one of these amulets. Why waste time repeating their efforts when we could just acquire their results?
I don't trust the Inquest methodology. This is too important not to handle ourselves the right way.
You scholars and spies know more about the right way to collect data. The Vigil will be standing by when there's action to be taken.
It's your call, Centurion. Do you want to assist the Order of Whispers retrieval mission, or the Priory research effort?
What do you need to know?
Who's the target?
What's next?
Why are we letting all these human mice in our city?
It's a sign of our victory. We went to war.
My team was attacked while scouting for centaurs around dark.
I don't trust that Korokon.
Fight.
He's always...
The Inquest did their crystal research in that dredge mine. They're down there now, sterilizing the site to remove any trace they were ever here. The Inquest got where it is by stealing others' research and murdering the competition. Ready to give them a taste of their own medicine.
I'm ready for anything that will settle this amulet business and lead me to Hal. Nobody messes with my warband, not even after they're dead.
Your fallen comrade is already a part of this case, so solving it will tell us what happened to him. Shall we begin?
Found something. Are these the research results we were after?
Let me see. Yes, you found them. There's quite a bit of useful information here. And a few Inquest secrets that my blacksmithing friend can put to good use.
What else do they say?
Not here. I'll fill you in back at the Citadel. With these results and the help of the other orders, we should be able to wrap this up.
for all. Nearly all gone now. I'll drink to them.
Manager.
For all. Nearly all gone
The
now.
German Priory is looking forward to working
I'll
with the
drink
Citadel
to
on
them
this, Tribune.
tonight.
As is the Order of Whispers. The dragons want us to come at them individually. That's why we should do it.
Glad to have you both aboard. We're going to need reliable information from here on. Not to sell the Vigil short. Their firepower is always an asset.
No need to flatter me, Tribune. I know research isn't the Vigil's strong suit. As long as what we're doing eventually leads to the dragons, we don't mind taking a back seat. Temporarily.
Make it quick. Eager to hear your report, Centurion. We're seeing an increase in undead attacks all over the region. Safe to say Rissa's amulets are responsible?
We've learned that they're connected to the Orient Dragon. They turn their owners into undead, and draw other undead to them. The Vigil has one of the amulets stashed in our HQ. Are you saying that my people are in danger?
You militant types ought to be used to that by now. With so many innocents at stake, the Vigil can defend itself. The Priory is working on a way to detect the amulets. We'll use our device to stop the next outbreak before it starts.
And if the Vigil falls, who will defend all those innocents it already protects?
And while you're working that out, I'll withdraw to confer with my superiors. You have a tough choice ahead of you, Centurion. What's it going to be?
Know what cannot be known.
Keep your claws sharp. They're the weapons you'll always have.
Sometimes I wish I was cut out for frontline duty, but like my privates always said, you can't pick your talents.
That was the campaign where I got my favorite scar. Oh, I was a loose cannon in those days.
You buying something?
Savari are a mystery to me. They seem so innocent, but in battle, they handle themselves quite competently.
You buying something?
After the last defeat, he lost 2 ranks. They're moving him out of Praetor's Canton and back to the barracks.
Long day. Goodbye.
Ready for a long night.
Hey, we're going out drinking later. You in?
Every time I drink with you guys, I do something I regret.
That's why we keep inviting you.
My old Farrar. Nearly all gone now. I'll drink to them tonight.
Spend some coin?
Interested in helping the Lionguard?
A lot of thick-necked goons in the Vigil, but they're decent soldiers. Wonder how they do in a real
before
army.
the attack. You scared yet, rookie?
Should I be? I'm more anxious than scared. This situation is very good.
So, if you've never fought in a
Look at
real
that
battle
view.
alongside one of us,
This place looks ready for war, Gon. I'm impressed.
after all this preparation and building up of our defenses, I'll be disappointed if we're not attacked. The plan is simple. The ramp you just came up is the only way in. We've set up barricades to slow down and thin out attackers. You can also use those cannons to welcome our undead visitors. If they get through all that, we fall back to the keep. That means you too, Centurion. Our house, our rules. We want live soldiers, not dead heroes. If the Vigil falls back, you fall back. Clear.
Clear. Is there anything I should do in the mean?
We'll hold them there as long as we can. We need artillery support. Get on the cannon. I feel strong.
is more than we can handle.
Here! Dig in! We'll hold them here! Scorch me! What were those things?
Saitan. We're gonna keep seeing more. More undead that are more dangerous than usual. More often.
They weren't playing around, were they? Is it just me, or are these amulets getting stronger?
It's definitely getting worse. And if an amulet isn't even safe inside a Vigil fortress, it's time to rethink our approach. Let's get back to Ritlock and the other orders. We need to stop these outbreaks before the landscape is hip deep in undead.
Agreed. I need to deal with our casualties here, and then I'll meet you back at the Black Citadel.
Emperor. Nearly all gone now. I'll drink to them tonight.
The orders disagree on how to proceed, so I have a plan. You choose which one will help. In return, I've arranged for you to permanently join that order. You'll still be a Centurion of the High Legions, but you'll also be a link between us and your chosen order. Your warband will continue doing Citadel business while you're gone.
I understand. Hal's involvement made this personal, but the Orient Dragon is a global threat. We need strong, reliable allies against it.
Okay, people. Time to decide. We have the means to find the Necromancer's Dragon Crystal, and to destroy it.
All thanks to the Priory. We know what we're doing, so now let us destroy the crystal without interference. We work better that way.
There's no way I'm leaving a vital search and destroy mission to a bunch of academics. Wait for Vigil support before you make a move.
Either way, the Order of Whispers will do what we always do. You draw their attention, then strike from the shadows.
It's your call, Centurion. But remember that you're not just helping out. You're joining the order you choose.
I overheard. You're leaving us to join one of the orders.
I'm accepting a special assignment from the Tribune, and the warband will need a leader while I'm gone. That's you, Legionnaire.
Me? But we're the heart of this warband, you and me. If you're gone, I'm just a bad-tempered spellcaster that everyone's afraid of.
I need someone I can trust, someone effective. You've got some rough edges, but there's nobody else I'd want calling the shots. If anyone objects, send them to me, or just crack their heads until they think different. You're in charge now. Act like it. I know you can handle this.
Thanks, boss. You can count on me. Good luck in Lion's Arch. We'll be waiting when you get back.
The Vigil is the right choice, soldier. You'll be a strong asset to us. Your skills will make a real difference in the world. The Vigil understands what this is. War. The dragon threat needs to be confronted head-on, starting with Necromancer Rissa. By now, Hal is most likely one of her mindless minions. He deserves to rest in peace, and she deserves to die. What's our next move? Direct assault with overwhelming force. The Priory can destroy the crystal, but we will clear the way for them to do so. If they falter, or their magic potion fails, we'll bash it until it shatters. Meet me at Lichcroft Mere, and we'll put an end to this. Lionguard sure don't mess around. I wouldn't want to get on their bad side.
Let's get started. Follow me.
Those guys in the guard don't miss much.
We don't miss anything.
It's beautiful out here, isn't it?
Attain the awesome.
You in the Vigil? Congratulations. I get you here before you're running the whole show.
The Priory team went in without us. They'll never complete this mission without us. We need to find them and make sure their potion reaches the Necromancer's crystal.
I'm glad you're here. The Priory jumped the gun and went in without Vigil support. Gon has more details.
The Priory team took the detector and the crystal-dissolving potion. Our objective is to find them. Ready for your first mission, recruit?
More than ready.
All we're doing is making sure the potion reaches the crystal. They should have given it to us in the first place. Never send a pencil pusher to do a soldier's job. I'm ready to move when you are, and I'm not leaving until Hal, Rissa, and the Dragon Crystal have all been dealt with. Listen up. Those Priory eggheads jumped the gun, but we can't let them foul up this mission. Spread out and search for the Priory team, and watch each other's backs. Now, into the swamp!
Here! Over here!
Fades. Hal, can you hear me? Do you understand? Give me a sign that you're still you, or I'll have to... Look, just say something. Hunger. It hungers. We hunger.
He's gone, Centurion. The corruption's got him. That's not the soldier you knew.
Yeah, and this thing insults his memory. Hal was a good soldier, and my comrade. I'm not leaving him like this. Wahoo!
Undead headed this way. Gaining adrenaline.
Ah, my furry friends. You've come far and accomplished much, only to die and be reborn as my undead slaves.
You owe me, Necromancer. For Hal the Brazen, and everyone else your amulets defiled. I'm going to paint this swamp red with your blood.
I doubt it. The Dragon Crystal has so much power. Besides, I've already imbued the mire with enough toxic magic to kill you where you stand.
She's right, Centurion. We need to deal with her quickly. If the Priory potion is still in that cave, we can still end this.
Quickly is just what I had in mind, Tribune. Come on. Let's see if the Necromancer can resurrect herself.
Looks like the Priory team. Search their bodies. We need to recover that potion.
And I said, I am smart.
I don't know wildlife, but if it's got a throat, eyes, or a belly, I know where to stab.
Congratulations, recruit. Your comrade can rest in peace now. And we stopped the undead from flooding this whole region.
There's a lot more coming. The Orient Dragon also makes undead. And it won't stop at a single region. It'll take over the entire world.
Then we take the offensive. The dragon is our new target, just like the crystal was. We kill it, we cut off the flow of Orient undead at its source.
Agreed. But we don't have the ordnance or personnel to take on the dragon directly. Not yet. Don't tell me about dragons, soldier. Ever heard of Destiny's Edge? I was a member. We nearly took down an elder dragon all on our own.
Then show us how. We need to work together if we're going to defeat it.
You're right. The Char can't do this alone. Fortunately, I heard from one of my old guildmates. She wants to meet in Lion's Arch about that very thing.
Lion's Arch is also your next stop, recruit. There's a Vigil contact waiting with your first official mission. Glad to have served beside you. Good luck.
I'll keep an eye out for you in the city. If we're lucky, we'll get another chance to fight together. Do the Legion's proud, soldier. Dismissed.
I like Gon's approach to problem solving.
Patrolling earlier. Nearly broke my leg in an old dredge burrow.
You've got to watch where you're stepping in there. The other day while on patrol, I stopped for lunch. Waiting for 10 minutes for the buck next to me let out a
Interested in helping the lion?
May the Six watch over you.
How'd you like to place a little wager? I bet the beasts win at least one fight.
Says that. He'll be next.
I took on 2 Minotaurs. Tried to put together
Adrenaline rising! Ready for anything! I hope my girl's fighting today. She always adds something special to the fight.
I heard she once broke off a Minotaur's
There's one to
horns.
remember me by.
It's hard.
Odds are against the better. We've got little chance of winning.
We're betting on that one guy, right?
Let's put down the same amount as last time.
Gaining adrenaline! Gaining adrenaline! You've relived history. Now, forge your own. I, Vollym the Fierce, bear's best, challenge all comers. Face me, and no fear.
Ignorance I've heard from this crowd could fill an endless...
I'm impressed that you defeated our beast by yourself. Maybe this will finally be a decent fight. I'm usually so underwhelmed by the wrath of death.
How interesting.
Larger and more aggressive than I remember. Those are elementals. It has magical energy out.
My asinine crew leader is bent on researching the ice elementals. He ran off. Would someone please go look for him?
My warband has seen more action than anyone else from my Farrar. The more we fight, the less we want to come home.
I want to see you again.
I didn't want to see you the first time. Get lost.
My warband's about to shit out. We're being sent to the Blaze Ridge Depths to help some Sentinels get back to the brand.